Hey gang, Primal Punch here. Just wanted to come and talk a little bit about how to use your Kuboknuck keychain, okay? It's pretty self-explanatory. Got your keys attached. This is your full force multiplier, okay? It can be used for Kuboknuck type striking and as a knuckle protector, alright? And force multiplier. Also, you've got your keys, alright, that can be used also as an implement of self-defense. So these are super lightweight. It doesn't add that, you know, a bunch of weight to your ignition if you leave it attached all the time. You can also get a breakaway. I've started primarily making these now with the 200 pound rated steel ring, because it expands your capabilities and it gives you an extra measure of control. But my personal one is the first one I made, the prototype here of the new design. So as a force multiplier, we're given something that allows us to increase the strength that we have in how it's applied to an attacker. If we throw a punch, we're striking with whatever area hits, okay? And depending on the amount of give in that certain area of the body, whatever, it could be as little as your knuckles impacting the target on a bony area to your entire fist. So the smaller the area that hits, the more energy is put on that smaller space, that smaller place. So when we've got something like this, it takes all of our natural weight and strength and puts it down on this small area. So we're able to impart more to our target. Now, when you're striking with something like this, this is mostly going to be used on bony areas, alright? Because any meaty area, you're going to actually, you know, maybe lose momentum depending on how tightened up the target is. But anywhere where this is used on a bony area, it's going to just increase the effectiveness of your strikes. So we have our straight hand strikes, okay, our punches, and we also have the Kuboknuck type strikes, okay? Now, if you reverse this, of course, then you're going to have the ability to use this as your slashing tool with the keys, your punching tool, okay, and you'll be able to use your Kuboknuck strikes, but like this, and this to me is preferable. Now personally, I would want to get my thumb around the keys to keep those from slashing across my own knuckles. Alright, so if I'm going to use it this way, you see what I'm doing? You're throwing a punch, but you're striking out like this, okay? And you can move this down to where you've got more protruding. And again, I want those keys out of the way, personally. Because here's what you're going to get. If you're doing this, you're going to have these keys slashing over top of your knuckles. Alright? Now, if I'm using it this way, then when I hit the target, those keys aren't going to slash across my knuckles. You see what we're doing here? These are going to actually impact that target as a secondary type of damage. And I can also drag these across that target. Alright? So, we've got that. Now, you can also, and with the steel ring, you can have your pinky through that steel ring, which gives you an extra level of stability if you're going to use it as a palm sap type striking implement, okay? So you're going to strike like this, it's going to, okay, you're holding it in place with these fingers, and I wouldn't want to just keep my hands open. I would probably throw it like this, okay? You see how my hand is staying closed until I'm just about ready to impact. And it's a half punch, half slap. So you're going to drive it forward like you would any other punch. And it's going to look like this. see here. Maybe this will get it. We'll see. Alright, you see what I'm doing? Now you don't want to put your thumb around it. I'm doing that to keep the board in place. But you get the point. It's going to look something like this here. Alright? And that's definitely going to be used on a bony area, you know, up in here. It's hit my own teeth with the keys. You see what I mean? Those keys are all over the place. Now if you're using it like this, again, it's not going to slash across your own knuckles. Alright, so you're able to do a little bit of extra as far as the different techniques that you can use here. So you're not limited. You've got your strikes this way, your straight strikes, your slapping strikes, you know, like that. You can even, you know, if you're trying to block a hand, then that's going to make it a little more effective too. You know, you hit that against the wrist anywhere in here, and that's a little bit extra, you know. So, just a few ways that you can use this. Again, you know, your normal slashing attacks with those keys, and like that. So, I appreciate y'all coming by, hanging out with me. I'm gonna have some more exercise videos coming up soon. The weather's clearing up. You know, really, I'm kind of limited on what I can do. You know, I don't have any place to put a chin bar and like that. So I've really lost a lot of ground, I think, on my one-arm chin-ups. I mean, I don't think, I know. But, you know, it'll all come back. We get a chance again to do all these things. But I'll be looking to do some different stuff that's going to incorporate maybe like our fighting sticks and like that, so that we can, you know, work out with our implements of self-defense. So thank you all for coming, hanging out with me, alright? Live free, punch hard, and be good to yourselves, because you're worth it, and I dig you. I'll catch y'all later, okay? Bye now.